Okay. Yo, what up, Tris? My bad. I'm setting up my stream. Setting up my stream and everything.
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Boston Celtics come in for this one. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline.
Here we go.
With that road trip behind them, the Lakers ready to perform in front of their Los Angeles fans.
Yeah, and guys, no matter what happens today, I bet they'll be happy to have this game behind them because it's the third one they've played in the past 4 days, and right now they're looking for a breather.
And the versatility AD offers is what makes him such a valuable player.
Offensively, he's a real handful given the array of moves and shots he has in his bag. But he's also outstanding defensively, too, able to guard multiple positions. Night in, night out, Brown just makes plays.
Vanderbilt with the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Outside, Russell. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Great find by Braun using his basketball IQ. If you don't understand how smart he is, just ask him.
Smart, wide open, he fires. Drills it from outside.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Defender plays tough, but Davis is tougher. Plays through the contact like just with ease, just with authority.
And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Now Tatum. Offensively, he's been a one-man wrecking crew. His scoring average is over 30 points a game. Outside, Smart. Clock at 2. And that one's good. Griffin.
And how about Griffin continuing to own the paint? A fantastic power forward with good touch from there.
Here's LeBron. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Now here's Tatum. Here's Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Here's Tatum. And the rejection by LeBron.
Oh, look at the old man still getting it done on defense. LeBron James still takes great pride in rejecting shots.
Smart. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Russell looking around. Pass to Reeves. Over Tatum. And it's James missing.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all. Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. So both teams changing it up here. And Schroeder's got the ball here for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston. And Davis gets it to go. You know, if you're not going to the playoffs, how do you keep your spirits up as the season winds down?
Well, you can't just sit around feeling sorry for yourself, because no other team is going to feel sorry for you. So you got to start thinking about next season. You got to start building and focus on giving the fans maybe a few more wins if you can. Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
Here's Los Angeles now. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
As a defender, it's so tough to body up Davis. He'll find a way to get the bucket and the foul. That's what AD does.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
The Lakers in the lead. Now, here's Bamba.
No,
Taking
finesse
a look
was
at his
good.
numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And that one drops.
And the closer to the basket Bamba is, the more effective he is. Outstanding at using his size inside.
Outside, Smart. Misses the three.
That's the like, I appreciate it.
Pass to Davis.
Clippers beat Lakers. Yeah, I watched the game last night. That shit was crazy.
Plays it up and banks it in. Davis has got 9 points.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's White. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Westbrook got his back. Westbrook, he did all right, bro.
Left side, Davis. Over Smart. And it's Davis missing. A basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Lakers lead by
I knew he was going to have a good game, though. I called it.
Away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
And it's good for 2.
This is the defensive intensity you have to have against Davis inside, but he still powers through it.
And now the latest from our reporter.
Oh.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Irving. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
He's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report. Lakers leading by 10. Right here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot, but I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years, and I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers?
And some of what Smart gives this team.
Hey, been lagged. I've been good, bro.
In the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
Pass to White. Launches a three. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. The three from Tatum.
Bro,
In by Los
they
Angeles.
jump shot so slow.
Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Yeah, they weren't doing themselves
You
any
still play with
favors
six? I haven't
missing
played with
all
six
those
in a
free throws.
minute.
You could
But
sense the
yeah,
frustration mounting as the game went on.
Here's James. Following the basket by Robert Williams. And James throws it down hard.
Okay, wow. Old man LeBron James getting acrobatic, putting on a show. I see you, big fella.
From downtown. And
can't hit
nothing
a shot
seems to
with
work
her.
as that one misses, and he's 0 for 5.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting him with
Keep
all
on guarding
of
it,
these
yeah.
misses.
And now in the final year of his
Oh.
contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level, and the promise that got him that last 4 years.
It's making me mad because they keep.
And so
Are
it
you
looks
playing
like
on
the
the build? No,
Celtics
no, no,
will
no,
retain
I'm actually
possession
I'm
here.
playing now.
Outside White. From outside the arc. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. White's got it back down to single digits for Boston. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
So the Celtics call timeout, their first. .136 left in the second quarter. From past the arc, Vanderbilt with the rebound.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Oh, what?
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to White. Here's Griffin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Tenacious play there by Griffin against really good defense. But he's not one to be scared off easily.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Shoots from the elbow. That one wide left.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And Griffin slams it in.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates
Oh,
right now,
my
setting
God.
guys up in perfect position.
Here's Schroeder. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Out to White. The Celtics get it back in a new 14. Back to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender, long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
And that concludes the first half. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 14. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
I'm not going to lie. Jaylen Brown, his hops are different.
Pass to Davis. It's good from long range. Davis has got 20 points.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
And it's White missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Celtics trail by 17. Here's Brown. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. 6 points for Jaylen Brown.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's when someone is open on his. He gets it to him. Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon may be the smartest guy in the NBA.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. And Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. Good on the three-point shot. James has got 14.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Lakers leading by 18. To the middle. Griffin with the steal. Here's White. Driving to the basket.
Big block from the big fella Anthony Davis, putting every inch of that 7'8" wingspan to work there.
Pass to Reeves. Back to Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Offensive rebound. And here's White. He's looking for Horford and finds him. Second shot opportunity. 5 to shoot. Here's Brown. That one misses. LeBron with some nice D. And they double up James. Russell from long range. Horford with the rebound.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And so Horford will bring it up for the Boston Celtics.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
The kick out to Brown. Pass to Tatum. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Smart. They get it back. And a dunk by Horford.
And how about the court awareness from Horford? Quickly grabs the board and doesn't let the possession go to waste.
With the shot. Here's LeBron. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. James has got 16.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Pass to Hachimura. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Tatum on the wing. Now here is Horford. And so the ball's out of bounds. Hachimura touched it last. Four on the clock. Here's Smart. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 7.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been... And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Celtics trail by 18. Here's Tatum. Out of hand on it.
And that's a welcome sign for sure. Hachimura demonstrating a willingness to want to improve as a defender. And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, and you're not going to just have the green light for long if you're chucking up bombs like that.
Brown feeling it out a bit. It's stolen by Schroeder.
That is how you deny entry. Great effort.
LeBron left side. Shot clock at 6. And he overshot that one, missing. Celtics trail by 18. Inside. Horford's shot is good.
A remarkable interior presence. Horford's a veteran who still has those polished post moves.
Pass to LeBron. Schroeder outside. Here's Hachimura. James, no good. And here is Tatum. Horford. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on LeBron James.
And how about the poise there by Horford? Lets the defender make the mistake, and now he's headed to the line. And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston, and boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going over with his guys. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thank you, David. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim, and he helped define their interior defense.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Terrific lob, and Tatum takes care of the rest. This is how it's done. Those passes dunk themselves.
Here's Reeves. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Reeves has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. To the inside. Williams. And then Williams slams it in.
You know, something that Williams does so well as soon as he has inside positioning, he just goes for the finish.
They get it back. Reeves can't hit.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals.
Here's Reeves. No good on the three. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 14.
Oh, you gotta prevent Tatum from getting into the lane, because once he's in there, you're done.
With the drive, he can't get that one to fall.
Oh!
The Lakers going the other way now. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Reeves. It's hauled in by Brown.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Lakers leading by 12. Floats it up for Davis. And stolen by Tatum. In the corner, Horford with it. From the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Horford's got 10 points in just the second half.
And that's how you want to get Horford his touches, within the flow of the offense, preferably right off the catch.
And the Lakers call time here. They're up by 9. 1:07 left to play here in the fourth. .07 left in the game. James looking around. Drops in the tray. And the Lakers lead by 12.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Los Angeles.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Anthony Davis.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And it's Brown missing. Lets it go with a three. LeBron, no good. Brown with it. Can't connect from long distance. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never...
We are live in Boston, Massachusetts, the gem of New England, as the Celtics are about to go into this interconference contest right here. Welcome, everybody. Glad you decided to spend your Thursday night with us here at 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and we've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. And look at the Lakers.
Well, they played extremely well during this win streak, Kevin, but right now they're in the midst of a game that might not continue it. The team they're facing wants to end the streak that they're on right now.
Now here's Brown. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And here's James outside. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. It's picked off. Russell inside. He had 15 points last outing. And the dunk by LeBron.
Dunking is second nature to LeBron. All he needs is ideal positioning, and he's golden.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Brown, good.
But the defense has no answer for Brown. When he's dribbling the ball, his teammates know they are in good hands.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk earlier with Boston's head coach. This is the first meeting of these two teams, so he didn't know exactly what to expect. But he does know that he wants his guys to attack offensively. He feels their success on that end will dictate their success through the game. So, guys, we can expect them to be aggressive from early on.
All right, David, we'll see if their strategy will pay off. Greg, centering their efforts now on generating points.
Yeah, and I can understand what they're trying to do here. Come out of the gates with some heat.
And it forces your opponent's best scorers to expend energy at the defensive end. Makes the strategy a win-win.
Pass to Russell. Over Smart. Here's Vanderbilt. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Vanderbilt's got his second bucket of the night.
I just love the determination on that backboard. Coming out of the gates really, really strong.
Oh. I'll tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups. And I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Williams. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And so many teams with an eye on the playoffs now, Smitty. And for the teams that aren't going to make the postseason, what's the focus now? What is their purpose?
I think the focus now, Kevin, is still to develop, still create good habits. And this is a final audition for a role for next season for a lot of guys. Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
Here's Vanderbilt. No good there. Some solid defense from Brown. Tatum with it. Picked up by Davis. To the inside. Shots good by Williams. Williams has got his second basket of the game.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Left side, Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
I love watching AD work on the glass, using his size to keep plays alive.
Here's Tatum over LeBron. Count that one.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Pass to Davis. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. No good from LeBron.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
Nice shot by Smart.
And this is where Smart's at his best, being aggressive, going towards the rim.
Pass to Davis. Back to Hachimura. To the wing right side. Reeves. And so it's the Boston Celtics in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Lakers trail by 9. Right here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot. But I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years. And I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report. White, wide open, he fires. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Here's Tatum. Pass to Williams. The kick out to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Aggressive and efficient. Tatum using his size around the rim. That's what this team wants to see more of.
Back to Russell. Rebound by Williams.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
The kick out to Williams. Outside, Smart. Pass to White. And here is Williams. Shot clock at 6. And Davis sends it back.
All of AD's 7'6" wingspan coming into play allowed him to block it away.
Lakers trail by 9. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals.
Outside, White. Here's the 3. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. White's got the lead up to 10 now for the Celtics. Pass to Davis. Goes back up. Over Williams. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
It's not just the size of AD, it's the quickness. Allows him to beat defenders in traffic, forcing fouls.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Here's Williams. Great D that time from Davis. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 10-point game. Last game matched up with the Clippers.
Let's go. know how to use this team though. I ain't gonna lie, chat. After this game, I gotta.
Welcome, maybe the best day of the NBA, Thursday night, and we're happy you could be here with us. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Looking at the last game for the Cleveland Cavaliers, it was a loss to Orlando in Florida. And just couldn't finish strong. They took a 4-point loss in that one.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
They set the screen. No good from Irving. And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze a defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
Now, here's Garland. His last outing, 16 points for him. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Here's Okoro. The Cavaliers with another miss. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
There was a good back and forth between these teams last year. You'd expect it to be a mismatch on paper, but it turned out to be pretty even.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
McGee a screen. On its way from Irving for two. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Here's Mitchell. Makes it off the glass.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Yep, that one goes. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
The interior touch of Kyrie Irving, just superb at knowing how to slice through the defense with an array of finishes. You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Right side, Garland. Mobley outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot off that time. And the Mavericks going the other way now.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
Mobley with the block.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Mitchell in the corner. Drives to the hoop. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Mitchell's got 6 points. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role players.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you could see them look a lot like the Harden-era Rockets.
And here in the first quarter with a little over 3.5 minutes played. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim and make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two. Guys, we'll see how it comes out.
Thank you, David. Obviously, they feel that's the strategy that will earn them the W.
And Kevin, when you're disruptive defensively, especially early on, that can help change the complexion of the rest of the game.
And that priority on defense establishes a team-first mentality. Guys have to work as a unit. It's a good mindset to get into early.
Nobody near Irving. That one off the back iron and out.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Back to Irving. Can they get it?